Ukrainian children forced to leave their homes near the front line have begun to arrive in safer parts of the country. The authorities ordered families to move away from more than 30 towns and villages last week as shelling and fighting intensified in parts of the Donetsk and Kherson regions. Jenny Hill went to meet some of the families who fled from the east of the country where Russia has launched renewed offensives in recent weeks.
The full weight of Russian aggression continues to bear down on this country. The conflict seemingly endless, more victims every day. More refugees too. These families fled their homes near the front line after the government ordered them to get their children to safety. No one knows when, if they'll ever return. Lives packed into bags, room only for the most precious of belongings. Safe now, but look at the shock on their faces. They're here with their mum, who told us their dad has stayed behind. Their grandparents refused to leave.
Our house has been shelled 10 times. It is destroyed. And right behind the house there is still a shell that hasn't exploded.
Getting help in and people out of Ukraine's war-torn towns and villages is difficult and dangerous. This is footage taken by a special police unit, the White Angels, who rescue civilians, children from the Donetsk region. We spoke to one of the team.
The danger is there because the Russians don't stop shelling. The evacuation has to happen fast. Someone has to talk with the children all the time to keep them distracted from the dangers on the road or any other stressful moment. That's why each crew carries children's toys in their car.
There are nearly 5 million internally displaced people in Ukraine. The government provides food, money, housing. This old school is now home to several families.
What's really striking here is that we're a long way from any front line. Nevertheless, a generation, these children are growing up, living lives entirely shaped by conflict.
Його мама була швея.
Which is why Varvara tries to keep up, online, with her old school lessons. She fled with her mum and gran after a shell hit their house.
Дуже подобається. Тут тихо, хорошо, красиво.
They start to tell us that life here is good, quiet, beautiful, but then they're overcome.
It seems to me you miss your home, though, how it was.
Так, да, хочеться.
We want to go home, they say. We want this to end, so she can go back to school.
В школу ходила.
But peace, a return to normal life, remains a distant prospect.
What